What's up guys, Bird and Bricks here, and today I'm going to be ranking all the current LEGO Star Wars Sith Infiltrator sets that have released. In total there's been 5 sets, with one of those being a microfighter and 4 of those being play scales. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. In 5th place we've got to put the microfighter just because of size alone. The minifigures are pretty standard episode 1, it came out in 2019, it had a total of 88 parts. This set was great to get if you didn't have a Darth Maul minifigure, but standalone compared to the play scale, of course it's not going to stack up next to it. Next up we've got the 1999 Sith Infiltrator. Definitely the roughest looking Sith Infiltrator, but what can you expect when it was released in 1999? It was the first appearance of Darth Maul and he had a cape and everything, which was really cool. The set uses a lot of light grey pieces and blue, which is really odd for the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, but I guess that's what LEGO was doing back then if you look at all the TIE fighters and whatnot. The only cool thing about this set that I'd say is back then in 1999 and the early 2000s, LEGO Star Wars was doing alternate build with this set, which is really cool when you actually think about it. It also came with a nice little speeder, which is super nostalgic. Alright, third on the list is the 2007 Sith Infiltrator. A very nostalgic set for me personally. It was one that came out right when I was getting into LEGO Star Wars, but I unfortunately never got. I love the pieces they used to build this set, and overall I think this set looks really sleek with how they've designed it. They've got a very similar speeder build for Darth Maul, and I'm pretty sure it's nearly the identical Darth Maul minifigure, but the box art combined with the design of this set is much better than the original one, and it just looks really great. I remember seeing this on shelves back in 2007 and I wanted it so bad. But the reason it's third on the list is because, again, it only has 1 minifigure, whereas the more recent ones have like 4 minifigures or more. Next in 4th place is the 2011 Sith Infiltrator. This set is the second largest Sith Infiltrator out of all of them, and also has some great minifigures, that being Darth Maul, where he finally debuted his horned headpiece, Qui-Gon Jinn, Padme Amidala, and also Padme's officer from Naboo. It's a great set, but there's a lot of exposed studs, which doesn't make it look as sleek as some of the past ones. Although it closely rivals the #1 spot, it just isn't as sleek as this one. Although one of my favourite things about the 2011 one is the box art, and that's purely because of nostalgia. I was 11 years old when this set came out, and I remember seeing it on the Target shelves, and it looked so damn cool. And lastly, for the #1 spot, unsurprisingly, is the 2015 Sith Infiltrator. This is the best Sith Infiltrator, and also it's the largest one. It has a total of around 620 pieces and comes with 5 minifigures, that being R2-D2, Qui-Gon Jinn with a really cool cloth piece, Darth Maul, young Anakin, and Watto. This Watto is one of the best Wattos we've ever seen, and I really hope that the one coming later this year will have this Watto, or an even better updated version of him. The design of this 2015 one is definitely the sleekest, and they've really done the stickering well to make it look like the actual Sith Infiltrator from the movie. This is my personal favourite, and unfortunately the one that's coming later this year will be downsized and more similar to the 2007 one, I believe. For the one coming later this year, I hope it includes the same minifigures plus the rumoured Saw Gerrera 25th anniversary minifigure. Unfortunately though, I think it'll be hard to beat this 2015 one because, as we've seen lately, LEGO's been downsizing a lot of sets. So like I said, the one that's coming out later this year will be closer to the 2007 one, which I just don't think it'll be able to beat the 2015 one. 5 minifigures in the 2015 one is great. Maybe the only thing that you could improve it with is adding a Padme Amidala minifigure. Then it would be perfect, I think. But still, 5 minifigures is heaps, and it's a really great play scale set. You've got Qui-Gon who can fight Darth Maul, and then you've got Watto and Anakin, with Watto just being a cool minifigure to include. It's not exactly lore accurate, because obviously Watto wasn't at that battle, but he's just a great minifigure to get because he's so well molded and just really cool. But anyway, let me know what you think of this ranking. I think it's a pretty obvious ranking because of the vast year differences these sets came out, and obviously the quality improves with those years generally in LEGO's fashion. But I'm a huge fan of the 2015 one, and I hope the one that's coming out later this year will be able to rival the 2015 one. We just don't know what minifigures we're going to get yet. We know obviously it's going to be Saw Gerrera as the 25th anniversary minifigure. We're going to have Qui-Gon and young Anakin who's going to use the Harry Potter hair, but we don't know about the other ones. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about this ranking and if you would change anything.